But we begin with Monley's story and how he's doing now. Monley Elise was brought to General Hospital by his uncle, who says he found him in the rubble alive after nearly 8 days. Monley was covered in dust, weak and limp. A doctor and a nurse quickly gave him an IV. What's he saying?
You want to drink some juice? You want to drink some juice?
You can tell that he's very dehydrated by his skin.
Because his skin doesn't bounce back?
It doesn't bounce back.
He's in something called starvation ketosis, so you have to be very, very careful as you start rehydrating before you feed them again. So I'm sure he'd love some food right now, but we can't give it to him.
That was Monley on Wednesday. This is what he looks like today. The transformation is remarkable. Medically, you think he's out of the woods?
I couldn't tell you that for sure, but he looks great, and he looks like he's been hydrated, and he's eating, and we fed him today, and he's doing really well.
When we were here before, when you pinched his skin didn't bounce back. Now, if you did that, would it be normal?
It's bouncing back, so that just shows that he is drinking and he's being hydrated. So that's a very good sign.
Monley doesn't speak much. He clings to a bottle of water. He's sweet and he's silent, as if absorbing it all. You're very brave. Thank you, he whispers. Has he talked about what it was like for him all that time in the rubble? He talks to me normally, his uncle says, but doesn't say a lot. From time to time, he says he's hungry, would like to have some milk or juice. He talks about being in the hole, that he didn't have food, he didn't have milk, he didn't have anything. He was hungry. Everyone was screaming help. He said his father was close to him, that his father spoke to him and told him, "Don't move, someone will find you." We went back to where his uncle says he found Monley. His other uncles show us the spot where the little boy lay. He was here?
No, yeah, inside.
He was under this, inside this?
Yeah, inside this. Just on sleeping, you know.
Did he have any water or food?
No, I don't even nothing.
They show us the place they found Monley's father. They took the body away just yesterday. His mother is dead. They show us her picture. They've buried her body 1 block away. Monley now stays in this makeshift tent with 2 uncles, but they're poor and say they can't care for the boy. For all that he's been through, Monley is so very lucky, but luck only lasts in this city so long. And joining us now is Monley. We're very happy to have him here, and registered nurse Gabriella McAdoo, who is from Stanford Hospital in California, but you're working with the International Medical Corps here, which is a great American aid organization who sends doctors and nurses around the world. I've been covering IMC since like '92 in Somalia. You guys do incredible work. He's coughing. You think that's from the dust he might have inhaled?
Yes, we think it is.
But otherwise, I mean, his skin, it's incredible. He looks, when I first saw him this morning, I didn't recognize him almost. He's
hydrated now, and when we first got him, he was dehydrated, so we gave him some fluids, and after eating and drinking, he just, his progress is great.
Yeah. And he's lost his parents. His uncle is trying as best he can to take care of him, but has said that, you know, he wants to figure out some other solution for him, and they're literally sleeping in kind of a makeshift tent right now. It's got to just break your heart to see all these kids who you're treating, and then, you know, they kind of go out into the big bad world.
Yes, it is heartbreaking, and his uncle was very worried about the resources he would have for him and to try to care for him, and he really wanted to leave him with me, and I told him I couldn't. Like, we couldn't, you know, he had to have someone.
Wanted to leave him at the hospital with you. Yeah.
And I asked him just to stay, and that, you know, we could follow up, and kept him overnight. So when he came back today to see me, it was just a great joy to see that he was doing well.
We think he may have a grandmother who may be living in the United States, and we're trying to track that down because obviously we don't want to just, you know, none of us can imagine just leaving and having Monley, you know, still kind of one of the many unaccounted for, or you know, not knowing what's going to happen to him. I mean, every day, you were saving lives every single day. It's got to be so frustrating, though, you know, not having all the supplies you need, especially in those early days.
It is. IMC has done a great job just supplying the things that we need, and we've really not had such an issue with it. And everything that we've asked, we've pretty much gotten. So I think they've done a great job just giving us the things that we need.
Like at General Hospital, was it 2 days ago? I mean, like in the morning, they had to delay surgeries because they didn't have surgical gloves, and that wasn't an IMC thing. It was just a hospital-wide thing.
Yes, and I think IMC has actually stepped in to help with the different operating rooms and to start functioning.
Okay.
And surgeons are coming in on a regular basis now.
Where'd you find the X-Men shirt?
It was donated in a box, and so I thought since it was bright and red that he might be spotted in case we needed to look for him.
You know, we went to his house today. It was totally destroyed. They've buried his mom and dad nearby. It's going to be a long road for him, and there really is this new generation of kids who are going to be now facing a new kind of life. A lot of them have had limbs amputated because of infections, and they don't have parents.
Yes, it's a very sad situation, and I'm just hoping that people will, you know, donate and help with, you know, just the long-term progress of Haiti, because it's not a short-term fix.
Yeah, a lot of the surgeries which are happening now, they will need follow-on surgeries in some cases, right?
Oh yes, and also prosthetics, physical therapy. There's just a whole lot of things, you know, that need to be done, and it's going to take a long time.
Ça passe? You okay? Ça va bien? Yeah? Very shy.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Monley, for being with us. Merci, merci beaucoup. I hope the cough gets better, and we'll continue obviously to follow. Thank you so much for all you're doing. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Should also point out that the doctor also you were working
Colleen
with.
Bono?
Yeah, Colleen Bono. She did an amazing job.
She did.
Both of you did. Thank you.
She did.
We got a lot